How often do you hit that "my brain is overheating" moment? Because you are trying to process a mountain of info while drawing the tabs. PDFs, docs, emails, meeting notes, and somehow you're expected to turn that house into a project plan, a proposal, or a presentation by the deadline. NotebookLM might be the most slept on AI tool Google has released, which as a second brain finds sources for you, organize them, then turn it into real outputs like podcasts, slides, outlines, and even infographics-ready content. And all grounded in your actual data, no hallucinations. In this video, I'll show you a complete workflow that increases your business or work productivity immediately. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, do not miss the new video. Let's start. First, I'll go to the NotebookLM main page. This is where you'll see all your existing notebooks, if you made any before, or a blank screen if this is your first time. From here you can create a new notebook. But before doing that, there's one important point most people get wrong. NotebookLM isn't just a chatbot, it's a complete research intelligence system. The biggest mistake is uploading just one or two random files without any strategy. NotebookLM works best when your sources are connected and focused on a single subject or project. The results are far more accurate and useful. The core workspace is divided into three distinct zones. The source section to upload at least 50 sources on free tier plan, or 300 on pro subscription. The chat panel to prompt with your sources and config conversation settings. And the studio panel with awesome list of create content output option with just one click. The power of NotebookLM comes from combining multiple data formats and sources for work. So if you already have a batch of data, just click Add Sources and options to insert files, links for web sources, or notes making available for you. Or if you need help with source search, try the new feature that was added quite recently, and this is deep research. NotebookLM launches an Agentic AI tool that autonomously researches your topic in the network. It actually analyzes the request, finds sources, evaluates them, and provides you as a list. Then you can import all or the most relevant sources directly into your notebook. All sources available behind paywall can be easily removed with one click. NotebookLM gives accurate answer, but only if your sources are good. Fit it outdated, one-sided, or contradicting documents, and it will build answer on flaved information. To prevent hallucinations, outdated or vague responses, uncheck all documents and only switch on the ones you actually need and trust for your specific request. Once unchecked, those documents are completely invisible to the AI. It only works with what you turn on. As a result, cleaner, more focused answer with zero irrelevant noise. In the top right corner of the chat panel, you'll find the settings icon. Click it and the configure window open. This is the most important settings most users never touch. Inside there's a field where you define the conversational role and goal for this notebook. You have 10,000 symbols to describe how this AI should think and respond for you. You can configure the system to teach you the way you actually learn. Think it as a standing brief that the AI reads before every single response. I'm getting answers from sources that I actually trust. What I also love about this is that it always gives you citations. You can hover over this right here and actually see where this information came from. It gives me the exact quotes from that guide as well, so I can see exactly where that information is being pulled from, so I can verify it myself. Audio overview is one of NotebookLM's most powerful features, but most people just blindly hit generate and accept whatever the AI splits out. If you want something you can actually use, especially tailored to you, there's one extra step that makes all the difference. Let me show you. Before you hit generate, click the pencil icon, changes. You'll see three settings: format, choose from deep dive, brief, critic, and debate, like two sides argue the topic, length, short or default. Short is greater for daily briefing, but default gives you the full breakdown. And custom instructions. This is the most powerful field. This is where you tell the host exactly what to focus on, what tone to use, who the audience is, and how to structure the conversation. Don't just fill this icon once. Do not hesitate to regenerate until the output matches your specific research goal perfectly. Let's take a listen.
And I had this distinct, weird feeling of Well, nostalgia, but like ironic nostalgia.
Ironic nostalgia. For what exactly?
For 2 years ago. I mean, for 2024, do you remember when AI just meant a hey there? Want to share your thoughts on this?
So let's tell me more about the best agentic AI use cases for marketing agencies.
That is a fantastic question.
And it is completely perfect timing.
You are 2 steps ahead of us.
We were just about to get into the use cases.
And marketing is where some of the biggest transformations are happening.
Okay, let's unpack this right now.
The agentic AI shift for marketing teams is huge.
Especially for agencies that need to scale.
I personally recommend download an application. At once upload your own notes, sources, or voice recording directly to the note. To not lose your idea, your researches comes with you. Infographics are one of the NotebookLM newest feature. Was used to take a designer hours, NotebookLM now does in minutes thanks to Google image generation model. In the studio panel on the right side, click the pencil icon to open the customization settings. Orientation, like landscape, portrait or square. Level or details, like concise, standard details, but everything up to you. Custom instructions, this is where you take full control. Describe the type of infographic you want, the style, your brand colors, the focus area, or even the layout format. The more specific you are, the better the output. This is clean, well-designed representation of my sources about AI agent trends in 2026. Building a presentation used to mean hours of research, writing, designing. NotebookLMs just collapse that entire process into a few minutes. You'll see the slide option, click it and you'll get a customization panel. Detail deck will have all of the information on it. This is really useful if you're learning something. Presenter slides, minimal text, strong visuals, clean layout, so enhanced and comprehensive presentation. This is built for you to talk over. And short or default format. Most people skip it, but you don't. This is where you take the output from pretty good to exactly what I need. Write your standard instruction once. Audience, tone, structure, color palettes, and any desires should be described in the presentation. And after 1 minute, the short and visually enhanced presentation is ready. That's clean and professionally designed presentation. Each slide has a clear visual, supporting graphics and text pulled directly from my sources. Imagine turning your research into a fully nerd explained video. Visuals, voiceover, structure without touching a single editing tool. You can go, clean and corporate. Illustrated and warm, so I'll describe visual style with prompt. This takes a few minutes to generate, longer than slides or audio. Let's take a listen.
For years, AI's been like a passive assistant, just waiting for your next command. Well, that's changing. We are now in the agentic era, where AI doesn't just suggest, it actually acts. So what exactly is agentic AI? Think of it as a digital employee that gets things done.
Writing reports is one of the biggest time drains in any business. NotebookLM pulls from all your sources at once and does 90% of the drafting work for you. Click Reports, you skip straight to the menu. You'll immediately see your format options. First option to tailor comprehensive personal instruction. Others like briefing, study guide and blogs has general specific style instructions, but each could be tailored to your needs by editing a prompt and context-specific suggestion. NotebookLM actually reads what your notebook is about and suggests report formats with prompts tailored to that content. So it will be different in each notebook, but also each of them could be adapted to your requirements. The most standard formats, the draft prompt, is strong enough that you can just hit generate. So reports are long, detailed, and well-structured. This isn't a quick bullet point summary. Once generated, it lives in your studio panel, and you can export directly to Google Docs. With one click, just table formatting issues. From there, your team can access, edit, and collaborate on it immediately. The mind map feature makes that invisible structure visible instantly. It doesn't just summarize your sources, it shows you how every key concept relates to each other. Click mind map, no additional configuration, and it just generates an interactive diagram where every node is a key concept pulled from your sources. From here, it's fully explorable. Click it again to trigger a detailed chat response about that specific idea. So you go from visual overview straight into a deep dive without leaving the map. Let's look at flashcards. By hitting the edit icon, you can customize how many cards appear and adjust the difficulty level. And if you want to take self-testing a step further, head back to the studio. There's a built-in quiz feature waiting for you. You can set up dedicated notebook for each subject and use it both study and test your knowledge. Context generated in NotebookLM could be reusable for chatting in Gemini. So move to the Gemini chat, click on the Insert menu and select NotebookLM. From the list, choose you would like to use as an additional context for the conversation. You can pull up any notebook, ask questions and get responses. But using Canvas mode can enhance this effect in few times. And now you are not just chatting, you're building. Ask Gemini to turn your notebook concept into a landing page, team dashboard, a data visualization or an interactive tool. In my case, it's a web page. So I paste the prompt with comprehensive instructions to build website and let's take a look. And the result is insane. The design and structure of web page is designed proficiently with appropriate colors palette and text content created than chatting inside NotebookLM itself, but more creative. Just know that Gemini may blend in knowledge from its own training and web alongside your sources, so it's less tightly accurate than chatting inside NotebookLM. More creative, less controlled. The most direct option is notebook sharing. Hit the share button in the top right corner and choose between notebook and viewer access. So notebook access by invitation or link, and viewer access like full notebook, it allows anybody you invite see everything, sources, notes and chatting history, and chat only. They can interact with the notebook, but your underlying sources stay private. Anything you generate or discover in chat can be saved as a note instantly. Just hit Save Notes and it appears in your Notes panel on the right. From there you can take it a step further, click 3 dots on any notes and select Convert to Source. It moves from your Notes panel into your sources on the left. Meaning NotebookLM will now thread that content as reference material and query against it like any other document. It's a powerful loop. You generate a synthesis, save it, convert it to sources, and your notebook gets smarter with every session. NotebookLM is genuinely one of the most powerful free AI tool available right now, and most people are barely using 10% of it. The core advantage is trust. Every output traces back to your actual sources. No hallucination, no generic filler. And with a full studio pipeline integration, you can go from raw research to a polished, shareable, deliverable faster than any other tool in this space. The honest limitation, it's only as good as what you put in. Weak sources and skipping customization will give you weak result. Treat it as a system, not a search box, and it will impressively change how you work. Thank you for your attention. See you in next video.